guys, welcome back. So today we have another video for the new series here on my channel. If you're not familiar, I did my first installment of the new series when I did a magnetic facial mask. If you haven't checked it out already, I will leave the link for that video down below so you can go check it out. It's pretty interesting. For today, I found some new products to try out that I feel that are new and innovative that we're going to be playing around with today. So the products that I am talking about are these two Real Techniques sponges. I purchased this online on realtechniques.com, I believe is their website, and they're pretty unique sponges. It really interested me, especially these little purple ones. If you're not familiar with Real Techniques, it's actually a company that is founded by two YouTube sisters, the Pixie Woo sisters, that are based in the UK. They have an affordable brush line, and they have sponges, and now they have like a brow kit, and they extended their line by adding a few new sponges. And their line consists of two different types of collections. I'm going to go ahead and first talk about the diamond sponge. This is a miracle diamond sponge. It is uniquely designed to work with multiple products on different areas of your face. No two miracle diamond sponges are alike, and that's because it has a marble swirl design into it. This one did retail for $10 as it's part of their bold metals collection. It's a little bit more pricey than the regular collection. So this is what mine looks like. It's so pretty, and honestly it's super soft. I didn't realize how soft their sponges were. Flat surface up here at the top, buff and blend for a flawless finish. You have the larger flat size that functions as a wedge to apply makeup in larger areas. You have the little pointed end to cover all the small imperfections, and then you have the smaller flat side up here at the very top that works around the eyes, mouth, and brow bone. So I thought that was really cool how they found a way to not only make a unique shape, but also make a unique shape that utilizes all sides of the sponge. So the two Miracle Mini Erase Sponges, it says 1 tool, 6 uses, and these retail for $6. Size comparison, this is what they look like. These are soft as well. It's a little bit more firm, and I don't know if that's because of the size or if it's made to be a little bit more firm for what it's supposed to do. The shape reminds me of a larger orange one that they use for the face. What's really awesome about these sponges is you can use it wet to blend out makeup, like maybe under your eye, or you can use it dry to pick up fallout. Diagonal side, and this is to erase. Then you have the round sides to buff and blend. I wet the sponge and it expanded. Sad that I don't even want to use it because it's just so pretty. Foundation I'm going to test this out with is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and the color I'm going to be using is in 105 a Natural Beige. And start dotting it on my face and start buffing it in. Used one of these larger sides right here on the cut of the diamond to apply it around here, around my brow. Ooh, I like that edge right there from the top of the brow. Perfect. And I can use it to get a little close to under my eyes. Notice that this flat side is going to work really great for like the cheek area. I really do like this sharp edge. Definitely like this sharp edge for that. And then also for around the brow right here, it's really nice. I think the application is good. I'm going to use the damp little sponge on one side, use the end of the diamond to do it on this side just to compare. So we're going to highlight the rest of my under eyes using this. Upside down and use the rounder side to buff in. For under the eyes, I feel like I prefer this sponge just because it gives it a little bit more of a smoother. This gave me like a more smoother blended application than this one. Go ahead and use this Makeup Geek Afterglow Loose Pigment. Now, typically I would just leave my eye makeup like this. Because we're testing out how well this picks up fallout, I wanted to use a loose pigment to see how much it'll pick up. So you might not be able to see it as much because this is very finely milled, but there is a little bit of glitter fallout right here on my nose area and a little bit out there. So I have the Miracle Mini Sponge, and this is the dry one, so we're going to go ahead and test it out. I'm just using the flat end to kind of lightly sweep across my under eye to pick it up. Oh wow. So I picked up the more noticeable fallout, but there is small, like I would even say micro shimmer in this loose pigment that is still kind of like up here. But for the most part, I'm not mad at it. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. But as far as the sponges go, Diamond Sponge, I love the idea of it. I love how unique it is. I love how soft it is. I love the pattern. I love the actual sharp edges at the tip, and I like that because I can go in and apply foundation around my brows or just like blend it out some and around my nostrils. I'll continue to use this sponge for that purpose, to get into those tight spaces. It's not bad, it's just compared to my beauty blender that I use every day, I probably would not repurchase this just because I love how my makeup applies with this beauty blender, but it isn't a bad sponge, if that makes sense. I just don't like it as much as I do the Beauty Blender Pro. The main difference between the two that I noticed is it doesn't blend as well as the Beauty Blender Pro. It wouldn't pick up that like extra foundation on my skin to kind of give it a more even, blended, smoother appearance, but it is a really pretty and unique and innovative sponge. Now, as far as these little mini sponges go, I used one wet to blend out my concealer, and then I used one dry one to pick out the fallout. As far as the wet one goes, I didn't really like the way it looked when I blended in because it was a little patchy. I want to like it, but I just felt like my concealer didn't blend as well to what I'm used to. So using it wet, it's okay, but I will use them dry to pick up fallout. I feel like this did pick up quite a bit of fallout. I didn't pick up everything, but it did pick up quite a bit from the loose pigment that I used. Now, I did do my face first and then my eyes just to see how well it performed, but if you were to do your eyes first and then clean up with the little mini sponge, I feel like it will work better, because the thing I found with this is if you do your face first, I was like kind of barely sweeping it along my under eye to pick up the fallout because I didn't want to ruin my makeup that I already had on. I would recommend these to use, especially if you do a lot of glitter or if you use loose pigments. You can do your eyes first, and whatever fallout you do have on your face, you can just take this sponge and just clean it up real quick. I feel like it'll be good for that. Say yes to this and iffy to this. That sums up this new video. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, why not? It's free. We can sit here and talk all kinds of beauty and makeup and enjoy them together. I love doing this series on my channel, so be sure to subscribe for some more. If you haven't seen my first one, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out. But until next time, bye guys.